Práctica diaria de inglés. Escucha, habla y mejora tus habilidades. Comienza a practicar.
I am at the pottery studio. I am at the pottery studio.
Estoy en el estudio de cerámica.
I am at the pottery studio. I am at the pottery studio. She is learning how to make a bowl. She is learning how to make a bowl.
Ella está aprendiendo a hacer un cuenco.
She is learning how to make a bowl. She is learning how to make a bowl. He is shaping the clay. He is shaping the clay.
Él está dando forma a la arcilla.
He is shaping the clay. He is shaping the clay. We are taking a pottery class. We are taking a pottery class.
Estamos tomando una clase de cerámica.
We are taking a pottery class. We are taking a pottery class. They are making mugs today. They are making mugs today.
Hoy están haciendo tazas.
They are making mugs today. They are making mugs today. The clay feels soft. The clay feels soft.
La arcilla se siente suave.
The clay feels soft. The clay feels soft. I use water to smooth the clay. I use water to smooth the clay.
Uso agua para alisar la arcilla.
I use water to smooth the clay. I use water to smooth the clay. She spins the wheel slowly. She spins the wheel slowly.
Ella gira el torno lentamente.
She spins the wheel slowly. She spins the wheel slowly. He adds texture to the pot. He adds texture to the pot.
Él añade textura a la olla.
He adds texture to the pot. He adds texture to the pot. We paint the finished pieces. We paint the finished pieces.
Pintamos las piezas terminadas.
We paint the finished pieces. We paint the finished pieces. The instructor shows us how. The instructor shows us how.
El instructor nos muestra cómo.
The instructor shows us how. The instructor shows us how. I wear an apron to stay clean. I wear an apron to stay clean.
Llevo un delantal para no ensuciarme.
I wear an apron to stay clean. I wear an apron to stay clean. The pottery wheel is spinning. The pottery wheel is spinning.
El torno de cerámica está girando.
The pottery wheel is spinning. The pottery wheel is spinning. He trims the bottom of the bowl. He trims the bottom of the bowl.
Él recorta la base del cuenco.
He trims the bottom of the bowl. He trims the bottom of the bowl. She uses a sponge to clean the edges. She uses a sponge to clean the edges.
Ella usa una esponja para limpiar los bordes.
She uses a sponge to clean the edges. She uses a sponge to clean the edges. We fire the clay in a kiln. We fire the clay in a kiln.
Cocemos la arcilla en un horno.
We fire the clay in a kiln. We fire the clay in a kiln. The kiln gets very hot. The kiln gets very hot.
El horno se pone muy caliente.
The kiln gets very hot. The kiln gets very hot. I roll the clay into a ball. I roll the clay into a ball.
Enrosco la arcilla en una bola.
I roll the clay into a ball. I roll the clay into a ball. She cuts the clay with a wire. She cuts the clay with a wire.
Ella corta la arcilla con un alambre.
She cuts the clay with a wire. She cuts the clay with a wire. He makes a tall vase. He makes a tall vase.
Él hace un jarrón alto.
He makes a tall vase. He makes a tall vase. We use glaze to add color. We use glaze to add color.
Usamos esmalte para añadir color.
We use glaze to add color. We use glaze to add color. The glaze dries before firing. The glaze dries before firing.
El esmalte se seca antes de cocer.
The glaze dries before firing. The glaze dries before firing. I made a small cup today. I made a small cup today.
Hoy hice una taza pequeña.
I made a small cup today. I made a small cup today. She decorates her plate with patterns. She decorates her plate with patterns.
Ella decora su plato con patrones.
She decorates her plate with patterns. She decorates her plate with patterns. He adds a handle to the mug. He adds a handle to the mug.
Él añade un asa a la taza.
He adds a handle to the mug. He adds a handle to the mug. We practice every week. We practice every week.
Practicamos cada semana.
We practice every week. We practice every week. The studio is full of tools. The studio is full of tools.
El estudio está lleno de herramientas.
The studio is full of tools. The studio is full of tools. I use a needle tool for details. I use a needle tool for details.
Uso una aguja para los detalles.
I use a needle tool for details. I use a needle tool for details. She carves a design on the pot. She carves a design on the pot.
Ella talla un diseño en la olla.
She carves a design on the pot. She carves a design on the pot. He centers the clay on the wheel. He centers the clay on the wheel.
Él centra la arcilla en el torno.
He centers the clay on the wheel. He centers the clay on the wheel. We clean up after class. We clean up after class.
Limpiamos después de clase.
We clean up after class. We clean up after class. The shelves hold finished pottery. The shelves hold finished pottery.
Las estanterías sostienen cerámica terminada.
The shelves hold finished pottery. The shelves hold finished pottery. I made a flower pot. I made a flower pot.
Hice una maceta.
I made a flower pot. I made a flower pot. She uses a mold for her bowl. She uses a mold for her bowl.
Ella usa un molde para su cuenco.
She uses a mold for her bowl. She uses a mold for her bowl. He shapes a pitcher from clay. He shapes a pitcher from clay.
Él da forma a una jarra con arcilla.
He shapes a pitcher from clay. He shapes a pitcher from clay. We sand the edges gently. We sand the edges gently.
Lijamos los bordes con cuidado.
We sand the edges gently. We sand the edges gently. The class is 2 hours long. The class is 2 hours long.
La clase dura 2 horas.
The class is 2 hours long. The class is 2 hours long. I mix colors for glazing. I mix colors for glazing.
Mezclo colores para esmaltar.
I mix colors for glazing. I mix colors for glazing. She dries her work overnight. She dries her work overnight.
Ella seca su trabajo durante la noche.
She dries her work overnight. She dries her work overnight. He uses a brush for fine lines. He uses a brush for fine lines.
Él usa un pincel para líneas finas.
He uses a brush for fine lines. He uses a brush for fine lines. We label our pieces with names. We label our pieces with names.
Etiquetamos nuestras piezas con nombres.
We label our pieces with names. We label our pieces with names. I made a plate for my mom. I made a plate for my mom.
Hice un plato para mi madre.
I made a plate for my mom. I made a plate for my mom. She adds dots with a tool. She adds dots with a tool.
Ella añade puntos con una herramienta.
She adds dots with a tool. She adds dots with a tool. He uses his thumbs to shape the clay. He uses his thumbs to shape the clay.
Él usa los pulgares para dar forma a la arcilla.
He uses his thumbs to shape the clay. He uses his thumbs to shape the clay. We take turns on the pottery wheel. We take turns on the pottery wheel.
Nos turnamos en el torno de cerámica.
We take turns on the pottery wheel. We take turns on the pottery wheel. I watch the instructor closely. I watch the instructor closely.
Observo al instructor con atención.
I watch the instructor closely. I watch the instructor closely. She makes a lid for the jar. She makes a lid for the jar.
Ella hace una tapa para el tarro.
She makes a lid for the jar. She makes a lid for the jar. He sprays glaze on his work. He sprays glaze on his work.
Él rocía esmalte sobre su trabajo.
He sprays glaze on his work. He sprays glaze on his work. We place pieces in the kiln. We place pieces in the kiln.
Colocamos las piezas en el horno.
We place pieces in the kiln. We place pieces in the kiln. I sign my name on the bottom. I sign my name on the bottom.
Firmo mi nombre en la base.
I sign my name on the bottom. I sign my name on the bottom. She made a matching set. She made a matching set.
Ella hizo un juego a conjunto.
She made a matching set. She made a matching set. He fixed a crack in the pot. He fixed a crack in the pot.
Él arregló una grieta en la olla.
He fixed a crack in the pot. He fixed a crack in the pot. We learn new techniques each week. We learn new techniques each week.
Aprendemos nuevas técnicas cada semana.
We learn new techniques each week. We learn new techniques each week. I use both hands to shape the clay. I use both hands to shape the clay.
Uso ambas manos para dar forma a la arcilla.
I use both hands to shape the clay. I use both hands to shape the clay. She stretches the clay gently. She stretches the clay gently.
Ella estira la arcilla con cuidado.
She stretches the clay gently. She stretches the clay gently. He makes a sculpture. He makes a sculpture.
Él hace una escultura.
He makes a sculpture. He makes a sculpture. We laugh and have fun. We laugh and have fun.
Nos reímos y nos divertimos.
We laugh and have fun. We laugh and have fun. I enjoy working with clay. I enjoy working with clay.
Disfruto trabajar con arcilla.
I enjoy working with clay. I enjoy working with clay. She brings her own tools. She brings her own tools.
Ella trae sus propias herramientas.
She brings her own tools. She brings her own tools. He wears old clothes to class. He wears old clothes to class.
Él lleva ropa vieja a clase.
He wears old clothes to class. He wears old clothes to class. We wait for our turn. We wait for our turn.
Esperamos nuestro turno.
We wait for our turn. We wait for our turn. I made a bowl with a wide rim. I made a bowl with a wide rim.
Hice un cuenco con borde ancho.
I made a bowl with a wide rim. I made a bowl with a wide rim. She takes a photo of her work. She takes a photo of her work.
Ella toma una foto de su trabajo.
She takes a photo of her work. She takes a photo of her work. He stacks his bowls neatly. He stacks his bowls neatly.
Él apila sus cuencos ordenadamente.
He stacks his bowls neatly. He stacks his bowls neatly. We wrap our pieces in plastic. We wrap our pieces in plastic.
Envolvemos nuestras piezas en plástico.
We wrap our pieces in plastic. We wrap our pieces in plastic. I try a new shape today. I try a new shape today.
Hoy pruebo una nueva forma.
I try a new shape today. I try a new shape today. She smooths the surface. She smooths the surface.
Ella alisa la superficie.
She smooths the surface. She smooths the surface. He teaches us step by step. He teaches us step by step.
Él nos enseña paso a paso.
He teaches us step by step. He teaches us step by step. We talk while we work. We talk while we work.
Hablamos mientras trabajamos.
We talk while we work. We talk while we work. I fix a dent with water. I fix a dent with water.
Arreglo una abolladura con agua.
I fix a dent with water. I fix a dent with water. She wipes her hands often. She wipes her hands often.
Ella se limpia las manos a menudo.
She wipes her hands often. She wipes her hands often. He adds a swirl design. He adds a swirl design.
Él añade un diseño en espiral.
He adds a swirl design. He adds a swirl design. We learn from each other. We learn from each other.
Aprendemos unos de otros.
We learn from each other. We learn from each other. I made a spoon rest. I made a spoon rest.
Hice un soporte para cucharas.
I made a spoon rest. I made a spoon rest. She adds small feet to the pot. She adds small feet to the pot.
Ella añade pequeñas patas a la olla.
She adds small feet to the pot. She adds small feet to the pot. He taps the side to check. He taps the side to check.
Él golpea el lado para comprobar.
He taps the side to check. He taps the side to check. We dry our hands before glazing. We dry our hands before glazing.
Secamos nuestras manos antes de esmaltar.
We dry our hands before glazing. We dry our hands before glazing. I made a candle holder. I made a candle holder.
Hice un portavelas.
I made a candle holder. I made a candle holder. She uses a loop tool. She uses a loop tool.
Ella usa una herramienta de lazo.
She uses a loop tool. She uses a loop tool. He tries a new clay type. He tries a new clay type.
Él prueba un nuevo tipo de arcilla.
He tries a new clay type. He tries a new clay type. We compare our pieces. We compare our pieces.
Comparamos nuestras piezas.
We compare our pieces. We compare our pieces. I keep my tools in a box. I keep my tools in a box.
Guardo mis herramientas en una caja.
I keep my tools in a box. I keep my tools in a box. She brings snacks for everyone. She brings snacks for everyone.
Ella trae aperitivos para todos.
She brings snacks for everyone. She brings snacks for everyone. He takes his time. He takes his time.
Él se toma su tiempo.
He takes his time. He takes his time. We glaze in bright colors. We glaze in bright colors.
Esmaltamos en colores brillantes.
We glaze in bright colors. We glaze in bright colors. I watch the steam rise from the kiln. I watch the steam rise from the kiln.
Observo el vapor salir del horno.
I watch the steam rise from the kiln. I watch the steam rise from the kiln. She stacks her plates. She stacks her plates.
Ella apila sus platos.
She stacks her plates. She stacks her plates. He shapes the neck of the vase. He shapes the neck of the vase.
Él da forma al cuello del jarrón.
He shapes the neck of the vase. He shapes the neck of the vase. We clean the tools after use. We clean the tools after use.
Limpiamos las herramientas después de usarlas.
We clean the tools after use. We clean the tools after use. I made a teapot. I made a teapot.
Hice una tetera.
I made a teapot. I made a teapot. She shows me her technique. She shows me her technique.
Ella me muestra su técnica.
She shows me her technique. She shows me her technique. He adds texture with a comb. He adds texture with a comb.
Él añade textura con un peine.
He adds texture with a comb. He adds texture with a comb. We talk about our ideas. We talk about our ideas.
Hablamos sobre nuestras ideas.
We talk about our ideas. We talk about our ideas. I follow the guide. I follow the guide.
Sigo la guía.
I follow the guide. I follow the guide. She cuts the clay with a knife. She cuts the clay with a knife.
Ella corta la arcilla con un cuchillo.
She cuts the clay with a knife. She cuts the clay with a knife. He shapes the base carefully. He shapes the base carefully.
Él da forma a la base con cuidado.
He shapes the base carefully. He shapes the base carefully. We listen to soft music. We listen to soft music.
Escuchamos música suave.
We listen to soft music. We listen to soft music. I made a ring dish. I made a ring dish.
Hice un platillo para anillos.
I made a ring dish. I made a ring dish. She signs her initials. She signs her initials.
Ella firma con sus iniciales.
She signs her initials. She signs her initials. He adds a spout. He adds a spout.
Él añade un pico.
He adds a spout. He adds a spout. We pack our work to take home. We pack our work to take home.
Empaquetamos nuestro trabajo para llevarlo a casa.
We pack our work to take home. We pack our work to take home. I made a butter dish. I made a butter dish.
Hice una mantequera.
I made a butter dish. I made a butter dish. She brushes off the dust. She brushes off the dust.
Ella quita el polvo con un cepillo.
She brushes off the dust. She brushes off the dust. He wipes the glaze drips. He wipes the glaze drips.
Él limpia las gotas de esmalte.
He wipes the glaze drips. He wipes the glaze drips. We celebrate our progress. We celebrate our progress.
Celebramos nuestro progreso.
We celebrate our progress. We celebrate our progress. I made a soap dish. I made a soap dish.
Hice una jabonera.
I made a soap dish. I made a soap dish. She takes careful measurements. She takes careful measurements.
Ella toma medidas con cuidado.
She takes careful measurements. She takes careful measurements.
Gracias por ver. Suscríbete a nuestro canal y activa las notificaciones para obtener nuevos vídeos a tiempo y continuar tu viaje de aprendizaje de inglés.